Hello. All right. So today, what I am here to do is address something that came out in the last Libra reading. It was saying that the lie that was being told on the Libra or myself is that my advice shouldn't be trusted or listened to because it creates drama, it creates upheaval. Now, the first thing that I want to say to that is there's going to be upheaval no matter which way you go in life. And me personally, I'm of a champion spirit. And because I'm of a champion spirit, if I'm going to share myself with the world, I'm going to share myself in that form. So the only people who would agree with my advice or my methods, my tactics, are other people who are of a champion spirit. So if you're a type of person that is afraid to face the ugly truth about yourself and your people around you, your circumstances that you're in, if you're the type of people who are afraid to shake things up, to ruffle feathers, to disrupt the fake balance that exists around you, that false sense of security, if you're afraid to do all these things, then obviously we're not of the same breed. And therefore, my advice, my tactics, they won't be received by you with the power that they actually hold. Okay? So, really and truly, you are free to your opinion. And I am free to mine, because when I come on here and I share with you, I share things that I am certain of. And if I am not certain, I will be certain to say that I am not certain. But it's not in my nature to share things with you that I am not certain about. So 99% of the time, the things that I share will be things that have already been proven, because anyone who knows me would know how I handle the hand of cards that life has given me. Okay? I look like I'm a softie, but I am not a softie. I'm just a humble person. But when I allow a situation to draw me out, when I feel like I really should step forward and handle a matter, I do so without apology, without backing down and all these things. Like I say, I am a champion. I was created that way. I wouldn't change it for the world, because we all have the right to look after our own well-being. And in this world, if you're not strong enough to shake things up, if you're not strong enough to create an atmosphere of upheaval so that you can get to the calm waters that come once the air has been cleared, then life will suppress you. People will suppress you. People will use you, walk on you, and you will think that life is not fair, when the truth of the matter isn't that life is not fair, is that you are not being fair to yourself, because you're allowing yourself to be in situations which are less than ideal for your full development and are less than ideal for your full potential to be happy. Nobody else can be blamed for that but you. And the reason why you allow yourself to be in those situations, it could be a number of reasons. Like, for example, you could feel like you cannot make it on your own. You could feel like you cannot do without whoever or whatever it is that is causing you this disruption, this unhappiness, this sense of dissatisfaction. It could be because you just don't know how to go about fixing the problem so that you can get back to a place of honesty, a place of sincerity, and a place of happiness in your environment. And there are many other reasons, but I can't really think of them right now. But yeah, I just wanted to take this time to say that when I give advice based on what I know. I give advice based on what I know to be true. And the truth of the matter is, life is in stages. There's like a hierarchy for humankind. And everybody is at their own stage of development. Everybody's at their own stage of courage or bravery. Everybody's at their own stage of wisdom. Okay? Life is a growing process. So I just wanted to say that if you don't think that the advice that I give here is something that you can manage, if you don't think that my methods are good for you, then it's only natural for you not to come here, because you'll be wasting your time, because we don't connect, you see. So there are a lot of other readers on YouTube. What you need to do is scan the scene to see someone who is on your level. Because the people who listen to me are the people who are not afraid to take charge of their life. The people who understand where I'm coming from and agree with me would be the people who are of a boss-like kind of mentality. The people who would listen to me are people of faith in God, faith in the unseen. People who would listen to me are people of what you would call crazy faith, aka people who believe in miracles. We not normal. And it is quite simple, because in this life, the way how things are right now, if you want to be a winner, you can't be playing by the prevalent rules. Because the rules weren't designed to make us winners. The rules are designed to keep us as subjects. The way that life is taught to us on a large scale, it is in a way that would keep us down. They teach us to be afraid. They teach us to be afraid to be alone, when one of the best things that we can do for ourselves as far as our development goes is spend time alone. Why? Because when you spend time alone, you get to develop your own characteristics. You get to determine, first of all, you can hear the spirit that communes with you. You can sense the intuitive urges that are activated within you. When you're in a bag of noise around a bunch of people taking your attention away from yourself and your divinity, you can't hear. You can't hear what the spirit is trying to tell you. So it's good to be alone. It's good to spend time alone. Well, life is about balance. So spend time alone, spend time with others. But a lot of people are afraid to spend time alone. They're afraid to spend time in silence. They hate when things are peaceful. Yet when things get chaotic, they moan and bitch. and say they hate it, but it doesn't seem like they do. Because if they didn't have it in their life, they wouldn't be very happy. They'll think that life is purposeless. But people like me who enjoy silence, what we do to feel like life is worth living is devise strategies and plans to bring about peace and happiness, not only in our lives, but also in the lives of those around us, you see. So when you come out of a selfish energy and you try to put your energy into your neighborhood, your race, humanity on a whole, just pick one, pick anyone, then you have better things to do with your time than to sit with friends and gossip about other friends. You see. So spending time by yourself is something that champions can do, enjoy doing. Okay? So, anywho. Yeah, I think I've said all that I wanted to say at this time about the matter. Yeah. So, just to go over the most important thing I feel is, if you don't agree with what I am bringing here on this channel, is because we're not on the same frequency. We're not on the same level. So there's no need for anybody to be upset with the other. There's no need for anybody to talk bad about the other. Instead of saying that my advice can't be trusted, it's better that you tell them that you don't resonate with my methods. My methods are too radical for you. But me, I'm a type of person that gets straight to the point. Because, well, most of the time, sometimes it's time to be diplomatic, to be honest. Because like I say, life is about balance. But a lot of the time, I'm the type of person to just be straightforward, straight to the point. Because we need to get shit moving. Time is currency. So time is money. I don't have time to waste. If I know I have to be delicate in a matter, then I will do so. But if I don't have to be delicate, my natural self is to just be straightforward. So I'm kind of like, I like to say, I'm like Marmite. You either love me or you hate me. I don't know if that's the best simile, but a lot of people either love Marmite flavor or they hate Marmite flavor. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So, just to let you know, I don't hold nothing against those who don't believe in my methods. I don't hold nothing against those who see me as radical. And the fact that you think that my advice creates upheaval, it is true. You are telling the truth. It does create upheaval. But after that, the sun comes out. Because once everybody's calmed down, everybody know where they stand with everybody. And once you know where you stand with somebody, you'll know how to go forward triumphantly. Nobody's being misled, you see. And that's the kind of life that I hope to bring about in existence. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't like perfection. I don't like perfection because perfection is boring. But there's so many things about life that bring challenges to us that we don't have time for the fuckeries. Like, we don't have time to argue with people. Some people, that's what makes life fun for them. For a person like me, that's not what makes life fun for me. Fun for me is sitting down and trying to come up with a good song. Fun for me is trying to come up with the right vocals so that I can reach the people and touch the people. Fun for me is the challenge that I get when I'm doing tarot, and fun for me is putting my little outfits together. Fun for me is going out and shaking my booty. What's not fun for me is man's coming up to me wanting to wind up on me, and when me say no, them not taking my no for a no. I don't mind you watch me, but don't touch me. That's me. Some people, they want to be admired, and I don't care about that, because me, I am my biggest critic and I am my biggest fan. So what other people think about me is not important. Because really and truly, when it all boils down to it, I have to give account for my life. I am the one that suffer the consequences for the choice that I make. So for me to listen to other people's opinions and allow myself to be directed here or there by them would be silly. Okay? But yeah, sorry. We're all just different. Everybody like different things. I have my little shackle vibe, but I'm more of a serious youth. But I know how to be lighthearted. But when it's time to be serious, I'm serious. And when it's time to make a better life, it's time to be serious about it. That's not time to play. That's not time to feel shy. That's not time for allowing your ego to take over, feeling thin skin, getting offended by the truth and shit like that. If somebody speak to you and you don't think it's the truth, just let it go. It's not your truth. It's not your truth. But the person is free to have their opinion, and we need to be mature enough to know and accept that you can have your opinion, but I don't see it that way, because really and truly, nobody's supposed to know you better than you know yourself. But we are all being perceived by others all day, every day. Doesn't mean that their perception is true. So you must expect everybody's gonna have their opinions of you. Allow them to have their opinions, but you need to know yourself. I don't know. I'm quiet with it, but I'm a champion. So that tend to shock people. But because I know I'm a champion, I don't need to go and broadcast it to the world. I don't have to be all, I have my little moments where but yeah, I'm just chill with it because I know what I know and I have the power that I know I have, and that is that. And I'm trying to share the power with you. The power is God. Yeah, my trust in God, my faith in God. Listen and obey, God speaks to us all day, every day. But we don't really know how to listen because we don't take the time to learn, So we need to get closer to God, because God is the one that gives that winning spirit. God is the one that makes that champion spirit rise within us. You see, I don't think it's easy to get though, because I've been through some things. Okay, it's not easy to be of the champion spirit, because if you want to say you're a champion, trust me, tests are gonna come your way for you to prove yourself. And how you gonna prove yourself? By realizing that you are not the champion. God is the champion, and through God you become the champion. You see the mathematics? So all glory to the Most High. All glory to the Most High. Okay? Not our will, but thy will be done. You check. That's how the thing's set. So everybody want to sell their soul to this and that and pledge their allegiance to this and that. I sold my soul and pledged my allegiance, but to God. So I come under God umbrella. Because if you can't sell your soul to the devil, then I can sell my soul to God too, innit? So yeah, me and God have a contract, me and God have an agreement. And that's why I am how I am. That's why I'm as humble as I am. That's why I am so misunderstood as I am. Because people don't understand my faith. Things that would make people cry and worry and fret, I've been taught not to be moved by these things. Why worry when you can pray? For real. God looks after the birds of the air and the fishes of the sea. What more will God do for you? It's all about your perception. It's all about how you see life. It's all about what you allow yourself to believe you can accomplish. And through Christ, we can accomplish all things. All things. Anyway, so let's see. I did have a different route to take with this reading, but it came out like that, and I'm cool with it because at least I get to give you a glimpse of who I am, and so that you can understand that if you don't really agree with my thing, it's because we now vibrate on the same frequency, you see. You can't be afraid in life. If you're afraid in life, then you're not going to be a winner in life. You have to pray for courage where you're afraid. You have to pray for wisdom where there's ignorance. You have to pray for strength where there's weakness. You have to pray for good health where there is sickness. And you have to give thanks. Always remember to give thanks. And don't pretend to be God friend. You have to be God friend for real. For real, for real. You see. So Mosa, is there anything that you want to share before I close this out? And that's another thing too. When I pull my cards, I don't pull them of myself. I ask the Most High. There is only one Most High. So anything that comes from me is coming directly from the Most High, because that's the spirit that I work with. I don't work with ancestors. I don't work with angels or none of that. I work with the Most High, and the Most High delegate anything to any angel. The Most High delegate to the ancestors. The Most High delegate to people around me. I don't check for people because I don't have that vision to see who I can trust and who I can't trust. So I rely on the Most High first, and the Most High delegate. That's how I run my thing. Because a lot of people, they smile with you to your face. But then what's in their heart, only God can see, you see. A lot of people are attractive, but who are they really? Only God can see. And when I see, it's because God has shown me. So I am powerless. I am nothing. God is all. God is it. So I cling to God. Because with all these forces in the world, all these powers in the world, I am nothing against any of those powers. Except I be at God's side. Because others say, those who abide under the shadow of the Almighty, whatever they say, you shall be protected, basically. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You deserve love. You are lovable. Let's read on. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Healing family issues. Your life benefits as you forgive your parents. You have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. I'm getting expectation in this. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Very soon. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I'm not going to interpret these cards for you. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you with the job to decipher the message that is coming through in these cards, if you care to do so. Your life is in your hands. Life is a gift. You can become whatever you so will. So what do you want to become? Who do you want to be? Those who exalt themselves shall be cut down. Remember that. Self-exaltation is not a healthy way to live. All things in moderation. Let that be a clue. So it's like, let's use this finger. So this is the balance, okay? So the middle part of my finger is balance. So this is one extreme, this is the other extreme. And this is balance. The truth of the matter is, it is wise for us to teeter in between balance and imbalance. Any further to any end is a danger zone. You see? So it's very difficult for one to always be right on that mark. But the universe is so kind to us, and knowing how hard it is, that it allows room for us. So instead of being on this mark, we have about this much more space on this side and this much more space on this side, because before it becomes a disaster. Because too much of one thing is a disaster, and too little is still a disaster. So ride the wave. Okay? Ride the wave. So that's all I want to say right now. One last thing, I just want to thank those of you who are resonating with me. I want to thank those of you who see me for who I truly am. Those of you who agree or who appreciate what I bring here on this channel. I want to thank you guys for your continued support. Okay? Yeah. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm a hermit, okay? I'm a hermit. I'm not really a people's person. So, well, I know I want to say thank you, and that's it. I think. I know that people like us, the world needs people like us, okay? The world needs people who promote truth, people who promote strength, people who promote God, people who promote balance, people who promote personal growth, progress, people who promote self-belief, self-reliance. And so, from my spirit to yours, I bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.